Okay. Hi everyone. This is my first night in Geneva. I'm gonna try to do like a vlog every single day for a little bit and post like a video for the week. So I am in my dorm at Cité Université. I do not know how to pronounce that, but I will. I would try to pick up as much French as I can while I'm here. Let's see. So this is my dorm. This is my room. I get it to myself, so that's good. It's not as fancy as I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. I just need pretty much a bed to sleep on, and that's what I got. I actually really like it because the pillows are really firm. And yep, you can see this is where I'll be living for the next month or so. I pretty much unpacked everything, so it would totally suck if I have to move elsewhere, which I think might happen because I had a lot of bad luck today, or it was just like a lot of me like dropping F-bombs in my head because I'm so frustrated the whole day. But basically, so I got to the airport super early, San Francisco, and which is fine. Had breakfast, which was a good idea, and bought some snacks, which is also a good idea because they were not serving me lunch on the first flight, which was delayed. And so when I got to New York, to go from New York to Geneva, I had like literally like 40 minutes to get like across the airport. Like I didn't know where I was, and they were like, I was at Terminal 7, I got to Terminal 4, but I got to ride the Airbus there or something. And then when I got there, and I was like, my ticket, because I checked in so early when I was in SFO, that it didn't have a gate number or something, so then I didn't know where I was going. And then I like tried to get in line and ask them, but then the person was like, oh, go to the front. And then the guy in the front was like, you cannot cut people, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, that was no help, thank you for like making me feel bad. And then I just like went back to the lady, and she was like, just go through security. Went through the security, and it was like a long line. I literally had like maybe 10 minutes to find out which gate I was at, and then I finally like found it, but ran there. And yeah, oh my god, it was just really bad. I was really frustrated, and I was already had like a headache, and then I had no time to buy food or water. And but you know, that's what happens with traveling, so can't complain too much. I got here in one piece. But so I was really nervous because like I had to like get my way from the airport to the train station to the bus station to get to the dorms, and I had instructions and everything, but I was just like, watch me screw something up. So and oh my god, I have like callus or whatever from like lugging my luggage around, and at first I'm like, I packed too much and I really regret it. But now when I got here, I'm like, nope, I should have packed a lot more stuff. Anyways, by the way, I thought about jacking a blanket from the Swiss Airlines, but it's okay. Anyways, moving on. So I don't know if I got on the wrong bus, or I was too like anxious, or I didn't want to wait around. So I got on the bus number 3, which was the right bus, except it was going to a different place. I don't know what it literally it took me like an hour on the bus to get to where I needed to be, because it was like the last stop of the last stop. And finally I got here, so I got here around noon, and I decided to, yay, let's just walk around and get some water, which was kind of a bad idea because I didn't know where I was going. But then I was like, the whole time I was walking, I was like, okay, first rule of traveling is to go with a buddy, which I didn't do, even though I saw my friend, or like, yeah, but which is okay because I found Micro, which is like a convenience store near here, and I went to buy like just some water, and I got some pears because I was like, oh, I need some food, but I didn't want to buy too much, and I had only 20 francs with me, and I don't know like what if I don't have enough. So then yeah, I ended up getting like also bowls so I can like cook stuff in, but I didn't buy utensils, so should I just eat with my hand and be a caveman? Okay. But yeah, so here's the thing though, I ended up buying like mineral water instead of like regular water, and because that was some nasty stuff. Or I just didn't get used to it because I came home when I like try to like get the internet to work. Okay, the internet sucks. I see the router right outside my door, but like my laptop, it keeps on dropping, so I don't know what's going on. But it works on my phone. I finally got to work, so I can use Wi-Fi there. But anyways, so I had to look up like, what is this thing? Wait, let me show you. So Pros or whatever, there's like medium or classic. I got the classic. I just like, classic water. Nope, it's bubbly, and I bought a huge bottle of it, and I was thirsty, so now I have to drink it. But I heard apparently it's good for you, so I'll get used to it, I guess. And then after that, like, get into some more people from the program, and saw Jamie, who is our like TA on the spot, and she like lives on my floor, so that's good. And then I just slept. Yeah. And then I woke up and finally like showered. And okay, so one of the big thing I noticed was that everything is really high up. Like the Swiss Airlines, like the thing on the top, it was like really high up. Like the lady had to get on a chair to like reach it, and I barely reached it. And then like in the bathroom, like the toilet seat covers or whatever else is like really tall, like, high up, like. And also like the bathroom, the head shower, the shower head thing was really tall as well. And so good thing I got some of my mom's side jeans and am tall. So sorry I didn't back that, but you're gonna have trouble reaching stuff, especially you on TD. So yeah, other than that, I really like it so far. As far as like, I didn't get lost, I made it back. I am getting used to not being able to understand anybody. So yeah, I'm gonna get used to the like public transport system, because that's what they use here mostly. Okay, well, I am probably gonna head to bed. Okay, wait. Another mishap. So my converter does not work. That freaking 30 bucks that I bought from Radio Shack is not working. So my battery for my laptop is out, because I used that to charge my iPhone, and I need to figure this out before like I can't even use the camera. So yep, wish me luck. Okay, so it is my third day in Geneva. And yesterday was pretty eventful. I'll go through it real quick because I'm actually, today is the first day of class, so I should get going soon. Jamie, our on-site coordinator, is going to take a bunch of us to show the way on the first day, so we're going to go over a little bit early to make sure that we get there on time and see what's going on and whatnot. But it should be an easy breezy day, just syllabus stuff and like going over what's going on, although I didn't do the reading for the day, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, yesterday we had an on-site orientation by Professor Money. She's telling us like, culture etiquette, what we should do, etc., etc. And we get to meet everybody. There's like 29 of us, I believe. Some of us are mostly UC Davis, but then there's some from like UC Berkeley and UC Riverside and UC Santa Cruz. Yeah, and I took a tour of the whole, it was like a city tour on the bus. I'm not gonna lie, like I was really out of it, and I think half of us fell asleep. And then I was just like, ooh, pretty pictures, and just like did that. And then after that we got off like in the old town of Geneva and walked around. And then went, like the longest bench in the world apparently, according to the tour guide. Yeah, so like, I learned a couple of things, even though a lot of things are like, oh, this looks pretty, I'll take a picture of it, not necessarily understanding the whole history. But there's always like, there's that flag, right, with the key and a bird, I believe, and it was basically saying like it's we had to work together, the king and the bishop, so like, you know, religion and government, I'm assuming, a lot of like cathedral, Protestant, Catholic versus Catholic. So dinner yesterday was provided by our program, so we actually got to eat. First like full meal I had, and I felt like because I've been eating nothing the last couple of days or last couple of meals that my stomach was just not ready for all that food. Like there was a salad for the first course, and then the main course was like chicken and salmon, and then the dessert was bomb. But yeah, and then after that, oh, so yeah, that was great. Had a nice dinner, and like we all sat together, so had a nice chat with everybody. Or like my side of everybody. And then a couple of us wanted to like walk back, and then we got like separated from the first half of that group with Jamie, who knew where she was going. So we ended up being a little bit lost. I mean, I don't want to say lost because like I thought we were just kind of trying to find our way back, exploring, not like, oh my god, we're lost, what are we gonna do? And luckily, one of us spoke French, not me obviously, and she, you know, she actually asked the locals and we got some directions, but then we were still getting lost, and like, yeah, but eventually we found our way back. You know, we finally like say, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on this bus and transfer to this bus and blah blah. We actually ended up finding like Unimi, which is the campus, the place I'm going right now, in like 30 minutes to go to class. So that was convenient. And it was just fun. Like I felt like, yep, I'm studying abroad. I am, you know, in another country. And it was, yeah, like, I don't know, life, it's good. Some things I gotta get used to still, but more exploring to do. Going to Lyon next week, Lyon, France. So, okay. Day 5 in Geneva. Woke up really early today because yesterday I slept for like, I don't know, 16 hours, because the night before that a bunch of us, like 20 of the 29 students, went out and like really late. We started going out at 10 and okay. Anyways, yeah, so we went out just like trying to find a bar to have a drink. I may or may not have one. So yeah, and like we went downtown and it's just a bunch of like bars all around, so we just got into one, and then our group met up with another group, and then we just became this huge big group. And you know, one of the big things here in Europe is that you have to be kind of quiet, or like, you know, respectful, and nope, we're loud Americans. Whatever, pride, just kidding. And then we went to this, we heard there was Latin dance kind of thing, so we went to check it out. And then when we got there, the bouncer that got at the door, he was like, okay, $25 for guys and it's free for girls. And then we're like, oh my gosh, I don't think so. But then he ended up like, Hanan, one of the students, she like talked to him, and then he was like, okay, let's go in, and we all went in there for free, all of us. And I was walking down the stairs, and then all of a sudden I see like Anya laughing over there, and I was like, what's going on? And I looked over and realized we were the only people there. Like the dance floor was completely empty and it was just us, and it was really fun, and they were playing Latch. Anyways, yeah, and we stayed there for a couple hours. Yeah, that was fun. And we walked back at like 2 something in the morning, all freaking 18 of us. It took us about 20-30 minutes to get back to the dorms. And then next morning we all got up to get early to go to church. Yeah, we had a tour of the St. Pierre Cathedral, and we had to meet up at like 9. Surprisingly, all of us got up except for Ramon, but he made it in time. And yeah, it was fun. We went underneath the church to the archaeological site. There was a lot of history, and our tour guide, oh my gosh, she was so cute. She's so adorable, and she gave us the tour for free. Like, she's like, go spend it on the students who like Professor Money, which professor ended up paying for like our trip up to the tower, from the cathedral to go up to like overlook the whole city. It was amazing. It was actually like we climb a bunch of stairs and it gets steeper and steeper and steeper, but it was worth it. Anyways, as far as like going underground, it was just I think I was just really tired. It was really interesting, yes, but they were just rocks. The cathedral itself was beautiful. Like, it was really amazing, getting to see that. And then after that, I came back to the dorms, ate lunch, and then knocked the heck out. Like, I think, yeah, I don't remember what happened. I just like fell asleep. I don't know if I finished eating. I think I did. And I woke up and it was like 7 at night, and I was okay, should I go back to sleep? Or, I mean, I was like, okay, I'll eat. And I wasn't hungry because I was just so tired. And then like I was catching up on TV shows, and I fell asleep again. And I woke up and it was like 10:30, 11, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed. And then, yeah, and then I slept some more. Yeah. Okay, let me look at the list of stuff I'm supposed to talk about. Oh, I forgot, but okay, to mention this, but on the second day when we had the dinner with everybody, like, with the restaurant, right? For some reason, they have a bird resident. Like, that bird probably thinks he lives there or something because he keeps on flying in. Yes, I had dinner with the bird flying around. And yes, people now realize that I am a weirdo who's, yeah. I didn't freak out too much though, actually. And, yeah, they got my back when it's flying near me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over that, but we'll see. That's why I'm afraid to open like my window all the way, because these windows here, they're not suicidal protected, because you can just literally like, there's no net,
Yeah, so
so
actually,
I can't
because
open it all the
I
way
just
because,
got back
yeah. Okay.
from going to visit the United Nations or the League of Nations, because you know how it was League of Nations before, and then World War II happened, and then it became United Nations. But because then United Nations headquarters is in New York, but then they also have there's also one in Geneva. I mean, they explain how certain things are done in New York and certain things are done in Geneva. And like a lot of the special agency, like the World Health Organization, the International Labor Organization, is in Geneva. Therefore, that's why there's is a headquarters here as well. But anyway, so we got there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't realize how much of a I mean, I knew it was a big deal. Like I was excited to go, but when I was actually there, like in the conferences room and whatnot, that you can look at the pictures and see. And like I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be an ambassador. But I mean, it was really amazing. And then I was just like really grateful at the opportunity I get through this program to go. So yeah, and then I spent a load of money on buying stuff. So I don't, yeah. But like, I mean, I'm never gonna go here again, so I feel like I should have bought it anyway. So let me see. Look at the bag. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it cool? So, dang it. But I just want to show my beautiful United Nations sweater. Um, Actually, a bunch of us on the program got it. So twinsies or quadruplets or however much. How do you? I don't know. 8 people, queen, octuplets, or I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, and like okay, yeah, okay. I'm like yeah, that's all. And then after that, by the way, today was so like eventful because when we got there, before we got down, I went downstairs, and then we were taking the bus and to take another bus to get to the thing. And when we got off the first bus near the train station, we had to like walk in a single file line. Like, can you imagine like 29, 28 of us in single file going down a tunnel to like get to the next bus stop. And then when we like as soon as we get out of the tunnel, we're like, okay, that's the bus passing by. So we like started running toward the bus and like I cannot believe it, but all of us made it onto that bus. Like it was crazy. But yeah, morning exercise done. And then the bus wouldn't let us off at the stop, even though like I know for sure one of us pressed the button telling them like this is our stop. It just we didn't get off, so then we had to walk some more, but we made it on time. And surprisingly, yeah, so got to the tour. It was yeah, it was really good. And then after that, we went back through that tunnel on our way back to the train station from the bus stop. Almost lost our life right there again, but I'm alive, as you can see. And then we went, three of Helena, Anya, Alessandra, and I went to try this burger place. Holy cow, burger, the best burger in town apparently, but everybody make that claim. So it was really good. Like I think it was one of the most satisfying meal I had in a while. Besides the community dinner we had the other day, and but then again I haven't been eating much. But yeah, once again it was like a lot of food to me, and um, but I loved it. I really want some fries again. So yeah, I went to the Migros near there and got some food to have community dinner tonight. Bought some chocolate, of course, and there's an H&M there, and I was good. I walked away. I didn't go even though there was a huge sale sign in the window. So yeah, that's
Well, this
yep.
is my first video. Um,
Okay.
I know I talk too much and I say like a lot and blah 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 and I say and all that stuff. But I'll try to make it more interesting coming up with more pictures and more videos. I had a couple videos but then they got deleted, so I'm kind of pissed off, but whatever. Um, uh, I'm not really great at this video editing, so bear with me. If anything, it's going to get worse because I probably won't have as much time on my hand since school started and whatnot. This presentation I have with Alessandra, my partner, my country, Vietnam. Ha ha ha, surprise, I'm just kidding. Yes, Vietnam, on Tuesday, so I gotta get to that. But yeah, I promise to be more interesting. So thank you for watching. This is Liz in Geneva. Alright, hope everybody's doing well.